Hey YouTube, so I'm here to do my week 30 update since having gastric bypass surgery. And last week I was 267 pounds, and this week I am actually the same, so I didn't lose any weight. I'm actually really not surprised at that. I started getting sick on Tuesday of last week, and been trying to get rid of this cold ever since. Sorry. So I only exercised one day last week because of that. So I think that that had a lot to do with it. Yeah, so I only did one day, and I wish I had done more, but honestly, I just felt like I needed to take care of myself and, take care of my body and just kind of recuperate from being sick. Normally in the past, before surgery, if I got sick with like a cold or the flu or whatever, I'd be sick for about 2 weeks. I have a feeling it's still going to kind of be the same. So we will see. Definitely still going to try to exercise some more this week. I probably won't get all 5 days in, to be truthful with you, but I'm at least going to try to get maybe like 3 in there. It's just going to depend on how I feel, because this week I've really just relaxed a lot. And also this week I've been on my period, so I know with the bloating and stuff, I'm really not surprised with being sick and then on my period. I'm not surprised I didn't lose any weight. So, I mean, I am a little bummed on it about it, but at the same time, I'm like, it is what it is kind of thing. So, and so I was gonna explain a little bit about my sickness, because I was kind of surprised when it first started. Like any normal, when I get sick, my throat starts hurting first for like the first day or two. And then from there, I start getting, the congestion and all that kind of stuff. But when I've gotten like sick before, I've been nauseous and stuff. But I was so nauseous, like never been this nauseous before. Like I would try to eat soup, and I couldn't, like, a bite of it, and it, like, literally made my stomach hurt. And I really wasn't sure why. But when I went to my family doctor, she explained to me that because, my pouch is small now, and with all the drainage going down there, that it's kind of, like, filling up your stomach and also, like, irritating it. So she wasn't surprised that I was really nauseous and really couldn't eat that much. So I think that's been the hardest part of this sickness, really, is just dealing with being nauseous and still trying to eat. So thankfully the nauseousness has gotten a lot better, because she gave me some cough syrup that helps with nausea, and also the congestion and cough and all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely been taking that every day, and it's helped a lot, honestly, with all 3 of the symptoms. The only bad part is it has a little bit of codeine in it, so it does make me tired. It's like a low dose. But so it's hard to take it during the day, because, you have to get things accomplished. But I have been taking like a partial dose just to help me get through the day and not be so nauseous, because like even today, I feel so nauseous, and I feel even fuller faster, because you have all that drainage, and then you try to eat on top of it, and your stomach's kind of full of drainage. I know that sounds gross, but it's kind of the truth. So eating's been very different while being sick, because I just, I kind of thought maybe I would lose a little more weight because I wasn't eating as much, but at the same time, I wasn't really exercising either, so. And let's see, I ended up making, my favorite food is spaghetti, and I ended up making kind of like a fake spaghetti. I've heard and people talk about, oh, well, instead of spaghetti noodles to use zucchini. So that's what my plan was, but my store was out of zucchini that day. And so I got some eggplant, and, it's pretty much like having eggplant lasagna in a way. It was actually really good, though, because you just make, like, spaghetti sauce and then use the eggplant as noodles. It's definitely different because you don't have the texture of noodles. I mean, you kind of do because you cut up the eggplant in, like, long strings, thin strings, like spaghetti noodles. But, I mean, it's kind of different, but it definitely does the job if what you're craving is that spaghetti kind of flavor, because you have it with the sauce and the meat and all that kind of stuff. So, I just thought I would share that. If you really like your pasta, try using eggplant or zucchini in its place. I also had a friend do macaroni and cheese with cauliflower instead of the noodles, so I haven't tried that, but she said that it was really good. So, some good things that have happened this week. Definitely had like a non-scale victory. I now fit into a size 24, which is pretty darn amazing for me. I started off this journey in a size like 34, so that's like 10 sizes down. Now, granted, it is a size 24 in Catherine, so when I try on a regular 24, it's close, but it's not all the way there yet. Maybe like 10 more pounds or a little less, it'll fit. And it's hard to catch that information up with my mind because I can't even remember the last time I was a size 24. I honestly can't even remember. I know it was definitely probably early high school because I was like a size 28 my senior year. So it was probably like freshman year maybe. And I've kept some clothes throughout the years hoping that I would go down, but I don't even have a size 24 of anything. I think the lowest I had was at 26. So going into a Catherine's and trying on a 26 and it being too big and putting on a 24, and it fitting without being tight is just pure happiness. Because you feel like, oh, well, I didn't lose any weight this week, and you may get down on yourself, and then you do something like that, and you're like, wow, well, I'm obviously losing inches. And it was a big surprise to me too, because also most of my weight is in my stomach. So I've lost weight slower in my stomach area because it was probably going to be the last thing to go. And so finally for me to see myself drop down another size, even if it's in Catherine sizes, to me that's still a size, so it's still a victory. I was just really excited and thrilled. And I had, way back in high school I used to wear like skirts and dresses, but I really haven't. I've really stuck with like pants or capris or things like that. And I actually bought a jean skirt from Catherine's, which is really cute. I really like it, and kind of makes me feel a little more feminine again, kind of like I'm getting back to what I love, being kind of girly girl. So it's definitely a step in the right direction of, doing some things I want to do for myself. So let's see. That's really about all that's happened this week. It was really kind of the week actually kind of went by really quickly because I was sick. So I rested a lot, and just kind of took care of myself. And like I say, my goal is this week to hopefully get some more exercise in. I'm going to aim for those 5 days, but I don't realistically think will happen. I'm hoping that I lose my regular 3 pounds next week or something. That would be really great. And I'm still having a lot of pain with my periods. And I'm starting birth control, which I started on Sunday because you do it the Sunday after your period starts. So I'm hoping that that will help with some of the pain going on. But we'll have to wait and see. Because the first 2 to 3 days, the pain's just so, like, bad. You don't even, like, want to get out of bed kind of thing. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, so, like I say, hopefully next week will be better for exercising and all that kind of stuff. And I definitely already feel better than I did, so I think I'm going to be able to get some exercise in. And I've decided that I'm going to keep doing weekly updates because I like being able to go back myself and look. I am most likely going to hold off for a couple weeks on the Inspirational Wednesdays. Oh yeah, and I forgot to update on that. I feel like my depression medicine, I take Zoloft, and since I've increased it, I feel like it's helped. But I'm not completely sure because I've been sick. So I've been sleeping a lot. So I'm not sure if it's just because I've been sick or if it's still some of the like depression stuff going on. I honestly think it's because of the being sick. But I'm going to wait and see because I do feel better depression-wise. So hopefully after I'm sick, everything will be more normal and I'll have more energy. And also, the reason I'm going to hold off a couple weeks on the Inspirational Wednesdays is I've been doing a lot of volunteer work, and we have at a school, and we only have this week, next week, and the week after. And I've been doing a lot of that. I've been helping out with science projects, and so science projects are next week, and I'm doing extra help to get the kids ready and stuff. So I'm going to be super busy, so I'd rather just hold off, and then once I'm over being sick and my depression is better, I feel like that's something more I can concentrate on and enjoy doing again, because I did enjoy it when I was doing it. So that's really all that's going on this week and kind of things to talk about. Hopefully, everybody is doing great and you're having a great week, and I hope nobody else is sick. I'm interested to find out if anybody else has had this problem that's had the gastric bypass surgery, if with all the drainage you've just been so overwhelmingly nauseous. It really was just like, it was pretty bad. I was surprised. But from what my doctor said, makes completely sense. So I hope you all have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.